Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to GametechUK. Welcome to Gran Turismo 7, the update 1.32, which will see two super formulas, a new AMG Mercedes, and of course the Jaguar XJ220. And there's been lots of little changes. There's some changes to multiplayer, there's some changes to the sport menu, and Fuji has also got a bit of a small makeover, the mini makeover. So we're going to be looking at all that in this stream. And opening up a lobby and probably racing together in those cars. So yeah, how are you all? I've always wondered who made your intro music. I got that by a proper musician, made that for me, and we tweaked it and we changed it. And obviously the intro is made by a graphics designer as well. Very expensive, very time consuming, but I love it. And now I've got rid of the rig, one of the rigs in that video actually, over in the corner there, and replaced it with a model area. So I need to get that changed, but yeah, I will do. Love the motorbike. Oh yeah, I love the motorbike. Yeah, it's nice actually. If you're like me, we will get on with this in a minute. Just be aware we do like a little bit of a chat on this channel. But if you're like me, and I think a lot of you are, we've got lots of different hobbies, and sometimes those hobbies take a back burner and a back seat. I've got my gaming, I've got my model railway in the loft, I've got motorbike and a car. They're my main sort of hobbies. And last year, because I had heart issues and I've had an operation, I didn't go out on the bike at all. So you get your bike out or you go back to one of your hobbies and suddenly it's like, oh my God, this is awesome. This is brilliant. And I love that. So I experienced the same sort of emotion, if you like, when I went recently, got back into my model railway. You go up there and it's like, wow. And then you go off it, then you go back on it. It's all good, isn't it? It's all good. But yes, AMG, yes. Let me say some lovely hellos to all you people that take the time and effort and just to come in and say hello, and you come in early, and I do appreciate it. And of course you've left me all a little like, haven't you? Hello David, how are you? We got FN, hello Willow, Clark Little, hello Morts, Cave, how are you? Playing some Hogwarts Legacy. What's your percentage, Cave? We got Graham, how are you? Got Neil, hello Chris. Got the Jag and the two super formulas, just need the AMG. Too many hobbies, not enough money. Yes, I know. But I like to be very slow in my hobbies, because what's the point of, in a hobby, there shouldn't be really like a, I mean, there is an end goal. Like if you're doing a model, you want to finish the model, but it's the journey, isn't it? It's the journey. And I've always been like that with hobbies, very slow. I almost deliberately go slow. I go slow. I'm building a Skyline at the moment. I'm deliberately going slow because once it's done, then what? So I'm enjoying it. I'm going slow. I'm having little breaks. I'm going back to it, and I like the whole experience. You know, it's too easy to go. Oh, I built it. Now what? Build another one. Okay, same thing with that. No, just take your time, relax it, enjoy the journey. I like taking things slow. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. This is like an old-fashioned patch note stream. We're going to get the patch notes out. We're going to read through them, and then we'll do some racing. Well, look in VR as well. We have got the PlayStation VR 2, so we will be taking a look at the super formulas and the Jaguar, as long as I've got enough money. I've got 4 million. That should do it, actually. Yeah, I've got 4.2. I've just been doing some more of the circuit experience. Once you get gold, you get 1 million and you get an extra 200. Yeah, you get about 1.25 million credits for your circuit experience. So that's worth doing if you're a little bit short of money. Knockhill for the... oh, lovely, Clark. Nice. Yeah, 15%. That's all right. You're probably one of the best bits in the game, actually, the start, when you've just got so much to do. I love it. So how are you all? You all good? So, Gran Turismo 7. I went off Gran Turismo for a little while, didn't I? When the brand new update for ACC come out on console, I went over to that because I was a bit... I wasn't joining in on the bandwagon as everyone else was. Oh, Gran Turismo, oh, it needs this, it needs that. I love it. I love it. But I just liked ACC better. ACC probably still is actually a better drive, more realistic, more hardcore, but with the introduction of PlayStation VR 2, it's elevated this game to just crazy status. You know, if you're a lover of cars like me, yeah, all good, Green Daz, 20 months, thank you very much, mate. Tricky but good for learning techniques. Yeah, also I like to keep doing the same section over and over again. It's really good. It just gets it in your muscle memory. But yeah, ACC is just brilliant. But PlayStation VR has just elevated this to another level. If you're like me and you love cars and the shape of cars and the colour of cars and the contour of cars, the material of what cars are made for, just love it. Cars and bikes, love them. So to put that headset on and go into VR showcase mode or showroom mode and have a look around them cars, I've never experienced anything like it in VR. It's just crazy. I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Oh, luckily it's got a detachable mic. Still haven't brought a wheel, but you got the PlayStation 5. Every time I think I'm going to something in real life, pops up and steals the money. Yeah, I know, that's life, isn't it? Oh yeah, Bomber, hello mate. I still haven't changed back. I'm never going to remember AB990. It's not as catchy, is it? Yeah, so I've got enough money, good, yeah. So yeah, VR showcase mode, which will be going in for the cars that I can afford to buy, would be looking in there and making drooling noises. It's all good. So if you are watching on the rerun, feel free to leave me a little comment in the comment section below, maybe even a little cheeky like. It's all good. Let's get on with it. Let's start with the patch notes, have a quick read through. Let's get me other glasses on, me stronger ones. We're here for hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. Lots of chatting. Have me on in the background. Whatever you want to do. Right, okay, so let's scroll down. Let's open this bad boy up. I've got one of them fold phones. It works perfectly for stuff like this. Okay, so the main features are the cars. The following 4 new cars have been added. The XJ220, that's the 1992 version. And the only time I've ever seen a Jaguar XJ220 in the flesh is at the Haynes Motor Museum. I can't remember where it is. I think it's down in Shepton Mallet. I can't remember. We had a couple of holidays breaks. We took the in-laws away. We had 2 quite in close succession. So I can't. Maybe I'm putting it in the wrong place, but I think it's down in Shepton Mallet way. But yes, they've got a 220 down there, and it's absolutely stunning. Really big as well. You know. Sometimes when you look at older cars, you think, wow, they're really small, and cars are bigger now than they used to be. But the XJ220 is a huge car, absolutely huge. Then we've got Mercedes AMG GT3 2020, so we'll be looking at that as well. It is in Shepton Mallet, just round the corner. Yeah, it's a good museum actually, really good. The Haynes family, they're massive, huge lovers of cars, and they've got some just fantastic cars in there. They really have. Yeah. All Jags of that era seem massive, yes, yeah. And we've got the 2 updated 2023 Super Formulas, so you've got the Honda and the Toyota one. We've got some updates to World Circuits. The following new events have been added, so we've got Watkins Glen Super Formula, Circuit de Saint, that's Super Formula, Fuji Super Formula, Interlagos Hypercar Parade, Scapes. Does anyone use Scapes? Does anyone actually use Scapes on any sort of long term? Maybe different people have got different passions. Maybe your passion is photographing cars. Well, in which case the Scapes is going to be a great integral part of the game that you enjoy. I don't use Scapes. Maybe I should actually, for more sort of personal thumbnails. Maybe I should use them. But yes. I don't use them. I think they are a bit of a waste. But that's because I don't use them. North Yorkshire and Mizuyaki have been added as a featured curation in Scapes. For about 5 minutes each upgrade, yeah. I think there are a couple of achievements actually with Scapes. Cafe, we've got a menu book number 47 now, Super Formulas, collector level 31. The following 2 extra menus have been added. We've got an extra menu for number 20, that's the Shelby collection, and an extra menu for number 21, that's the Alpine collection, or Alpine, whatever you want, however you want to pronounce it. We have added new sets of conversations with car designers and characters appearing in the CAF. Again, it was a good part of the game, I suppose, once you install it and it was brand new. But conversations in the CAF, yeah, Come on, X. Don't care. Because now we're here to race, aren't we? That's why you're here. We've got Chris. He's a character, apparently. He's for the Jaguar. Jeremy is a character for Mercedes and the Super Formula. Stella is for the Super Formula. Brilliant. Brand Central, new museum entries for Super Formula and Brembo sections have been added. Again, same question. Does anyone actually go to the Brand Central Museum? I don't. I just don't. This is interesting. Multiplayer auto start function added to races in lobby. Now we will check what that actually means. I'm guessing rather than maybe say to everyone, right, is everyone ready, maybe we can just do a 5-minute counter and it just starts. I'm hoping that's what it is. What I'm hoping it's not is like auto start, as in, like, you know, down the bottom when you do multiplayer you can have things on and off, like auto start on, off. I don't know what it is, but we will check that out. Other improvements and adjustments. Shush. We repaired an issue when using a steering controller. So does that mean steering wheel, or does that mean the controller? The wheel will turn by itself when travelling under 5 kilometers. I've never had that. Yeah, never had that at all. Sound, the engine sound for the following car has been adjusted. That's the RS5. That was in the update 1.31. Cars, the wheel items available for the following car have been adjusted. The Toyota Alphard. Awesome. This is an important one, and we will check this out. The following objects have been updated on Fuji. They've updated the Speedway Hotel, the Rookie Racing Garage, the podium, and the billboards and other items. So it's actually quite nice. I didn't realise they were really into this, and I don't think they have been in the past. You know, going back to tracks and updating them, correcting them, adding bits and bobs. I really like that, because that means that the game, that, you know, we come here to race, don't we, on tracks. So if they're always evolving, always changing, a bit like Euro Truck, I suppose, you know, after a while they go back to some of their circuits or their roads and they update it. I love the thought of that. Absolutely love that. Okay. Multiplayer. I don't know why that's down on a section one, because there's already a section for multiplayer with the auto start. But multiplayer lobby, we added the settings button to the quick menu during qualifying. I don't know why that was requested. There's plenty of other things maybe they could have done. Sport, the screen displayed after quitting an event has been changed for each type of event. Daily races, after finishing qualifying time, entry screen. After finishing a daily race selection screen. After viewing a replay, you go back to the rankings board. Okay, that's just tidying up. That's called quality of life improvements. Championship, after finishing a pre-practice, you go to entry screen. After finishing a race, you go to the championship top screen. After viewing a replay, you go to the rankings board. Online time trial. Actually, the time trials are really good, actually. I've been enjoying them. I've been entering all of them recently. It's lovely when you've got a friends list and you can sort of pick yourself up against your friends and you get good money for them as well. Online time trials. After viewing a replay on the online time trial, then you go to rankings board. Okay. Trophies. The following cars have been added to the requirements for the Formula First trophy. Honda R8, the McLaren MP4, and the 2 Super Formulas. So you know that you get a there's a trophy called the first timer. We should unlock that today then, actually. Localization. We address various text localization issues. Others, various other issues have been addressed. I love the way they put that, don't you? Because it's like, well, what is it? Put it in the patch notes. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is let's go and have a look at these cars, I think, is the first thing to do. Okay, I think the Jaguar is in Legend cars, I think. For the price, 615, I don't understand why. And well, is that the new one? Yeah, it is the 1992, isn't it? Why is it in Legend? Why is it so cheap in comparison to everything else? And why has it got 2,200 miles on there? Let's see whether we can go and buy a new one, actually. Let's go and buy a new one. Jaguar, okay, Jaguar. Let's see whether it's here, because it might only be available there. It might only be available. It's normally, yeah. So you can only get it from Brand Central with 2,000 miles on there. Well, we'll take it for an oil change straight away. Let's go and buy that before all of our money disappears. Okay, let's learn more. The Jaguar XJ220 is one of the most unusual performance cars in Jaguar history. She's a beauty, by the way. Look at it, look. And this is the one, the same colour actually, in the Haynes. I mean, it might be a guest car, I don't know. But if you get, oh, look at that, look. It's naughty, isn't it? From the 1980s through to the 90s, the world car manufacturers produced numerous legendary supercars that are still talked about today. Classic British luxury car maker and racing legend Jaguar made their mark on supercar history with the XJ220. It really is a supercar, isn't it? The limited production 220 was released in '92, but had been in development since the early 80s. God, can you imagine how forward-thinking this must have looked in the early 80s? That's crazy. It started as an unofficial project by a group of employees which included Jim Randall, then Jaguar's chief engineer. I didn't like the wheels though, I must say, didn't like them. It was later approved as an official road car project and development of the 220 began in earnest. The car's styling takes cue from the legendary Jaguar XJ13 race car prototype of the 1960s. I like the way Jaguar always, I suppose Porsche's a bit like this as well, obviously, because Porsche's about evolution, not revolution. But what I like about Jaguar, they're always harking back to their older cars. Look at the F-Type. The F-Type is like harking back to the E-Type. They do it all the time, all the time. Hello Glenn, how are you? Merging the elegant form of the classic mid-engine prototype with a style befitting a modern road car of the 90s. It really was. The construction of the engine and chassis, meanwhile, were based on Jaguar's already successful Group C cars. It features a 534 brake horsepower. That's crazy back then, wasn't it? V6, it's not even a V8. V6 twin-turbo engine mounted centrally in an aluminium monocoque style. It's so forward-thinking, isn't it? It's beautiful. One of the most famous stories about the 220 is that it was so named because the designers set a goal of 220 miles per hour. Oh, and it just stops. It just stopped. That was that was pulling me in. That was pulling me in. Right, okay. We'll go to purchase. We'll have that. It's a V6 rocket. Yeah, it really is. Yeah. I don't think I have to ask you this question, but the classic question we used to ask on these patch note streams, yes or no to the Jaguar XJ220? Do you think it needs to be in the game? Do you think it's, do you think we need it? Oh, was it really, Scud? Oh, okay. Yeah, do you like it? Do you like it? Let's go and watch it drive down the road before we get in VR, actually. Escapes movies, that's where we go, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. I think it's a yes, yeah. Yeah, it's just very, very nice. The only thing I don't like maybe is the pop-up lights. I don't know. I mean, look at the back. The back actually looks like it could be released today. It's funny how styles come and go. The back looks brand new, doesn't it? Absolutely brand new. If you pulled up behind that on a racetrack, you'd think it's new. It's not old. It's not dated. It's not dated one bit. The front is. Yeah, the front. And only the real front part. Oh, they're not flip-ups. Of course they're not flip-ups, are they? They're slideaways. Oh, bloody hell. I'd totally forgotten about that. Yeah, the back, it's a stunning car, and I can't wait to race it with you. Yeah. That's oh, it's got hydraulic suspension as well. Brilliant. Did you see that? Well, we won't hold that against the car, will we, Smurfing? I very much doubt it, but maybe. Yeah. Late 80s economic slump caused a change based on pricing. Lots of customers were furious and asked for refunds. Yeah, they won't be asking for refunds now, will they? Are you like me though? Could you just watch this car in movement? Does the car in movement actually please you? It does me. Like, I'm sitting here and you're probably thinking, well, go on to the next bit then. But I'm just looking at the car in motion. Part of car design must be, as well as seeing it on paper, and then they make 3D models, and they used to physically make models back in the old day. Maybe they still do. Part of it is actually just watching the car, isn't it? The way it moves, the way it looks. But the back, I can't get over how new the back looks. Bloody awesome. You really nerd out over these updates. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. But like I said, I did see one the only one I've ever seen in real life is in the Haynes Museum down in Shepton Mallet, and it's really big. Like I say, a lot of older cars, like I love Capris. You look at a Capri now, it's a real tiny car in comparison to today's car. This is a massive car, even in comparison to today's cars. It's absolutely huge. I didn't like the wheels. The wheels really date it. I wonder whether an owner of a 220 has put some real modern beastly wheels on it. Can't remember smurfing. Yeah, I can't remember if it was. But it was this colour. It was this colour. And I like the way at the back, it's, I don't know if they're really showing it here, but it's very see-through. You can see through everything. You can see all the in. Oh yeah, you can see it. Yeah, it's very, very see-through. You can see in everything, and I just love that aspect of the car. That it's not hidden. The engine is, well, must be brilliant for cooling for a start, but you know, it really does look like a racing car with a pretty shell on it. You can see all in the back, all the turbos. Hey. Was it a manual? Oh, I got you smurfing. Sorry, mate. Yes, yeah. Oh, it's horrible and it's good, yeah. Right, okay, let's go on to the AMG. Let's get that as well. And we can have a little chat about that. I'm guessing that's just going to be up here. That was a proper groan, that one, smurfing. Oh, AMG's actually got a separate section, is it? I didn't realise. Obviously, AMG is a tuning company of Mercedes, isn't it? But I didn't realise they had a separate section. Now, which one is the new one? This one. Okay. We can only have one colour. You can have one colour as long as it's black. There you go. We'll purchase that, and then we're going to have a little look at that as well. I think someone said it earlier. Actually, I think this is based on the Black Series, which if you watch Shmee, the YouTuber Shmee, I watch quite a few car channels, and I watch Matt Armstrong. I bet a lot of you watch Matt Armstrong. He's fucking awesome. Shmee, bit annoying. Tavarish, love Tavarish, love his stuff, absolutely love it. Here we go. Let's go and have a look at this one. Yeah, and Shmee's got a AMG Black Series, and he drives it. He makes cheers. There's some good information in his videos though. But he's got an AMG Black Series, and he says he makes a point of putting miles on it. He wants to put loads and loads of miles on it. You hate Shmee. You can't hate Shmee. You can't, can you? Right, okay, let's have a little look about it. No, oh shit, where do we go to have a little look about it? It was in Learn More, wasn't it? I wanted to read that. Maybe it's in this section. Learn More. Yeah, here we go. The Black Series is a name given to the ultimate road cars produced by Mercedes AMG. He is annoying, but we can't hate him, can we? This AMG GT is one of just 5 Black Series models ever developed. It's beautiful, and I love the... Oh god, these have almost got an iconic sound now, haven't they? To me, it sounds like something like a Merlin engine in a Spitfire. You can always tell when an AMG or one of these AMG GTs is on the track. It's almost iconic sound now. This means it means it's not just supremely powerful, it's also supremely rare and probably supremely expensive. Mercedes AMG have experienced success in a variety of motorsport, including F1 and touring cars. Oh, are they any good at F1? And the cutting edge technology developed there has been utilised in the Black Series as well. Yeah, amazing noise, yeah. The car's aerodynamics and chassis development incorporate technology from the GT3 race car. I've seen one of these in real life at the Mercedes, what would you call it? Like the Mercedes, what's it called? Like the museum down in Brooklands. If you haven't been, you must go. It's free of charge to get in. It's fantastic. Not only have they got all the F1 stuff, but they've got so much Mercedes stuff. They've got loads of these. They've got really good. And you must go and look at Brooklands. It's I think it's the earliest ever race course in history, isn't it? Or race track in history. It's pretty much a an oval, but most of it's disappeared. But it's in this MB World, Mercedes-Benz World, yeah, that's right. In the middle of the old Brooklands track, they've built an industrial estate, and every now and again you just see this chunk of historic track. It's a really great experience, and like I say, it's free to get in. If you haven't, it's worth travelling for, even if you don't like Mercedes. It's a really good experience, and like I say, you can get to almost stand on this historic Brooklands track. It's really, really nice feeling to think of all these old-fashioned cars going around there, and all of a sudden you've got a an industrial unit there, and the track disappears, and yeah, it's really good. The engine is AMG's top-class retail model and boasts 693 brake horsepower. Wow. On the Nürburgring's Nordschleife in... what did I used to call Nordschleife? Nordscliffe. I used to call it that, didn't I? Don't go at half term. Yes, yeah, definitely. Yeah, do you remember when I first started, I used to call it Nordscliffe? People were like, what? It's Nordschleife, isn't it? In 2020, it recorded a time of 6 minutes 43, a record for retail cars at the time. Probably beaten by Sabine. Right, we've already got that one. Okay, nice. Let's go to the Super Formulas. Yeah, here. Okay. These are... Oh, nice. They've got some kind of livery on there. Oh, that's good. Oh, good. Which one do we want? Which one do we want? Do we want the zebra front, or do we want the red front? Zebra front. Yeah, let's get that. Let's learn more. We're learning today, aren't we? The Dallara SF23 Super Formula was built for Japan's top-level Formula Racing Series. Debuted in 2023 as the successor to the SF19, it is distinguished by two major features. The first feature is its new aerodynamic design, which promotes more wheel-to-wheel racing. It's a lovely, beautiful looking thing, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. The second feature is its carbon-neutral construction. As a carbon-neutral racer, the SF23 makes use of sustainable materials. Basically, it's built from bog roll. That's what it's built from. For example, its body cowl is made from low-emission biocomposite materials. Oh, come on, let's get motorsport. Let's not build it with toilet paper. And its Super Formula Series tyres are also eco-friendly. They're basically part-worns. That's what they've done. They've gone down the local high street, and have you got any 485 60 15s part worn? Oh yeah, I've got some for you. Like before, power is supplied by both Toyota and Honda. This car runs on a Honda made engine. Okay, well, we're purchasing that. What do we think of another... Oh, I didn't ask you about the AMG, did I? Is the AMG a yes or a no? One thing I do want to just look at... How many other AMGs are available? Is this a one-off? So we've got the safety car. We've got the SLS AMG GR4... We've got that. Actually, we've got quite a few. Yeah, we have actually got quite a few. So with that in mind, is that particular one, this particular one, is... Oh, what a load of shit. Look at that. I fucking hate these Vision cars with a passion. You won't get me on any of them. Yeah, you won't get me on them. So this got 614. They're all pretty much the same spec, really, aren't they? I think these two are pretty... Definitely these two. That's just the 20 version, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I mean, it's almost getting as much as the 911s there, aren't we? Let's go and have a little look at it in action. See what she looks like. Is the SF23, is this a yes or is this a no? I think it's a yes, personally. And we will take it out. I like the way they just haven't put that on a street circuit, actually. That's pretty good. Yeah, that does look nice. Bite, you cheapskate! It's quite a high back wing, really, isn't it? The Formula 1s are quite a bit lower than that. Or maybe that was just the angle, but the wing actually looks really high. Yeah, I think it's a yes, yeah. Yeah, the wing is... Well, at least I think the wing is pretty high, isn't it? F1 isn't that high. Yeah, I think it's a yes. I think what we'll do next, let's go and have a look in VR Showroom and make some probably sex noises. Let's be honest. You know, if you want to turn your screen off and just listen to me, I wouldn't blame you. And then we'll open up a lobby and we'll do some racing together, shall we? Why not? Right, let's get the VR on. It'll probably want to. Oh, I need to scan your room again. Oh, let me get the... use it as a ringtone. Right, 2 seconds and we'll go and look at the Jaguar to start with. Hello, Iceman. No, I don't. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on. That's it. Bloody thing, isn't it? Stay seated. Right, okay. Set temporary play area. Bosh, here we go. Let's just make sure that you can still hear me. Yes, you can. Let's get comfortable. And what we do is, let's go to... let's reset that so it's not as low. There you go. VR Showcase is what we want. That's normally in Garage, isn't it? Where you go... VR Showroom, yeah. And for this one, we'll go to a pit garage, of course. Oh my god. This game, honestly. Oh god, that's so cool. And you can get right down and have a look as well. That is so cool. Wow, who would have ever thought that this could be a thing? Look at that. Look, you got the bleed nipple on the brakes and everything. Unbelievable. This really is... Oh god, you can see all like the carbon fibre weave on there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I just don't know how they do this in VR with the PlayStation VR. The resolution, particularly in this mode, well, mostly in this mode, it's just lifelike. It's crazy how actual lifelike it is. Oh, look at that line. Look at the contour of that. You can almost see the effect of the wind tunnel. You can see where the wind's going to actually come down and then be buffeted up. Unbelievable. You can see all the suspension components in there. Carbon fibre. Is that a towing point? Is that literally a towing point on there? Surely not. It doesn't look strong enough. I wonder what that is. Even the compound of the tyres looks perfect. Lovely. Oh, that's cool. Some sort of like string holding the the side pods up. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get up to standing up view. But when a video game can actually produce this for you, it's, you know, I'm never going to stand this close to a Super Formula car. Never. Never, ever. But I am now, and it's beautiful. It's a good experience. Great. Oh, yes. Lovely. Oh, there's not much movement in this one. Some of the cars are a bit like that. If you move too much... oh, that's my seat. So cool. So bloody cool. Yeah, love it. This garage is the perfect setting to look at this car. It really, really is. Well, that's that one. What do we think of that? Unusually, you can put dirt tyres on it. Oh, wow. Just like the milk nipples, but for cars. Yes, yeah. That's lovely. Love that. Let me just look at one more setting for this. I think GT Auto is actually my favourite, but just imagine having a home garage where this is your home and you've had this delivered and you're a racer. We've got all upstairs is beautiful, but down here this is where me and the lads live. This is it, and they've just delivered this and you're going out to do some testing in it. Can you imagine? This is a nice little setting. It's always what I wanted in Gran Turismo, wasn't it? A place to put your cars. It isn't exactly what I wanted, but it's getting close. Oh, I love the point on that rear wing. That almost seems for styling alone, really. Well, I can understand the top of it is going to filter the air right into where it says Advan. What about the cutaway bit where it cuts like a fin? Can't see the point of that. The point. Is that yeah, that's the exhaust right there. Bloody hell. I always love the cockpit on racing cars. It just looks so, I don't know what the word is. It almost looks cozy, but the steering wheels as well. Fantastic. I love the detail on that. Brilliant. Right, let's go back to the XJ220. Let's do it. We've got to do it. We've got to do it. And VR show. Where should we go in that? GT Auto. Yeah, I think so. Oh my god. Yeah, what a beautiful car. Absolutely beautiful. With the glass roof as well. Let's see whether you'll get an idea of what I was talking about when you see the real one, how the engine is just so open and exposed. Oh my god. Look, fucking what have I just hit? The steering wheel. Oh, I've turned my seat on, I've hit the steering wheel. I just headbutted my steering wheel. Look at that detail though. It just shows you how these cars are actually created. You know, because in fact, I don't think you can see that sort of detail in 2D. I don't think it's possible, but obviously it's there. It's there. I'll tell you what I wish you could do in this mode is open up the doors. You know, Forza 5 style. I do wish that you could do that. You're going to go, what? You don't know how to do that? Well, you just go up on the D-pad. I did actually just press up on the D-pad then, just in case. Yeah, let's have a look and see how exposed this actually is. Yeah, look at it, look. Oh, God, it's just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I can't believe how well recreated this actually is. Yeah, you just don't get a chance to do this in 2D, do you? Which is such a shame. Look at the exhaust. It's just held on by those two sort of rubber hooks. I mean, look at the bottom of it. Pure F1, isn't it, really? And yet this was 1993, did it say? I don't know how this headset is recreating the resolution of this metallic paint, because it looks real to my eyes. It really does. Absolutely stunning. Horrible wheels though. Do you find that sometimes with older cars, the body has stood the test of time? Usually the first to not stand the test of time is the interior, particularly the steering wheel and the wheels. That just, I mean, yeah, they're just not very pretty, are they? Not very pretty at all. Nice, but and you would never change them, but just not very pretty. Let's, what do we think of that? Let me see how you're doing. Yeah, I can't wait to race those. We'll be racing them in a minute. Oh my god. Oh, I love the way it wraps around, actually. That's a beautiful touch. Not many cars utilise the side door for like part of the dashboard. That's very, very nice. I wish you could start it up in this as well. Oh, the resolution on that mirror is disgusting. Look at that. Can you see that? Wow. Such plump, beautiful leather, isn't it? They haven't, you know, nowadays you'd want bucket seats in this, but look at the seats. They're stunning. Yeah, very, very nice. Weird to think what other cars Jaguar were actually producing in the 90s. You know, the XJ6, the XJ6s, stuff like that. So far removed from something like this. Oh no, don't do that. Alright, let's go to another one. Let's go to the GT CAF. I like this because you get a bit of sort of outside vibe. Beautiful. I'd totally forgotten about the headlights, you know. I said, oh, I'm not keen on the pop-up headlights. Bloody hell, how futuristic must that have been for that to go. Oh, you can actually yeah, look at that. Oh my god, you can actually put the headlights on and the indicators. Look at that. Oh my god, how cool is that? Yeah, let's just keep doing that. Let's just keep doing that. See whether we can see the mechanism. That's really good. You know, stuff like this has got only a finite amount of times that it's programmed for before it will present you a failure. I always remember my mate had a Supra and they had pop-up lights, and he's like, no, I try not to use them as much as I can because they've only got a finite amount of times that they're sort of expected to work for, and then they cost a fortune to replace. Here we don't have a problem with that, do we? Because it's all virtual. This is maybe one of the best scapes for this. The ground is shockingly low res, but everything else is just really nice. This car's all about that engine though, isn't it? Oh, look, we're just looking in the mirror there, look. Oh, come on. Oh, I can take you right over, look at that. Oh my god. You can see the welds on the struts. That's just extraordinary, isn't it? I mean, if you think about it, it's quite, in a funny kind of way, it's quite a puny top, isn't it, to something as massive as this, being a V6. It's not actually, certainly the top of the engine maybe isn't as impressive as I first thought, but as a lump, it's huge, isn't it? If you think back to, say, the Ferrari, where, you know, that top fills the whole car, or the Audi R8. Lovely. Love the way we can get right up here with the camera. Unusual camera angles, but I'll take it. It's really subtle branding as well on an XJ220 just there. Really subtle. Can we see the nipple? Oh, they're huge, drilled and grooved. Yeah, you can see how they're actually drilled and grooved, and yet you're not going to see them unless you look for them. In 2D, you wouldn't be able to see them. But in VR, look, we can make our way into there, and you can see they're drilled and grooved. Awesome. We can even read the tyre size, theoretically. It's... oh no, that's wrong. A 1, 2, 3, 45... that's wrong. Yeah, unless I'm looking at the wrong bit. That's wrong. Wow, look at the detail on that. It's quite fucking unreal. Yeah, I think it's got the size wrong. A 1, 2, 3, 45 ZR67. And that's just the code. Let's go and have a look at one of the other tyres. I can almost smell the rubber. Yeah, 1, 2, no, yeah, they haven't got that bit correct, but that's not a problem. Look at VR though. Look, you know, where else are you going to find this sort of detail? Look how close I am, and for all intents and purposes, this is exactly as I would see it in real life. That is shockingly impressive. Let's be really tall. Fantastic. Right, let's make sure you're all good. Okay, let's go and get the AMG out. It's a GT3, wasn't it? Yeah, GT3. There it is. Let's get that out. Let's go VR showroom. Oh God, what should we have? Where should we go? So instead of more scapes, this is they need more stuff like this, don't they? This is a nice one actually. That should suit the car. Oh God. I mean, it's a weapon, isn't it? You know, different terms for different things. I think what suits this is a weapon. It's a weapon. There's the sound. It's that whine, I think. Yeah, it's that sort of iconic sound now. Yeah, this is stunning, isn't it? I actually really like it in this colour. What a setting as well. Oh, I love this VR2. So cool. Let's get right down. Yeah. How to weaponize metal and plastic and carbon. Isn't it, really? This weaponized material. Beautiful. And you just know that wing is not there for show. You know, if you're going to give this the nuts, you're going to need that wing as part of keeping the car upright. Oh, look at the interior as well. Very, very nice. Carbon surround on the windows. Two side-fitting exhausts, which is really cool. I was just looking there. Yeah, they don't come out with a door. The door's above that. So you've got quite a step in, actually, haven't you? Really cool. You imagine just being part of the design team and just unveiling it, thinking, yeah, we made that. Let's see whether we can read the sizes on these. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so they haven't got that right. That's fine. That seems to be a standard sort of... I mean, they could have fitted it in. It's clear enough, but they haven't. Oh, God, look at the size of those. Bloody hell. Centre cap as well. What does this... this VR showcase mode, how does it come across on 2D? Obviously you're watching it on 2D on the stream. Does it come across that you can see more of the car? Or does it come across no different to what you would play if you was in 2D? Oh, I love the little hydraulics there for... Would that be for putting the spoiler down or up? Surely down, isn't it? Does that go down more than that front spoiler? Or is that for something else? Am I misreading that? That looks like it's some kind of hydraulic for putting the... I can't imagine it going up anymore, so it must be down? Yeah, I don't know. But even the nuts and bolts behind there are beautifully detailed. Allen keys for the front grille. I'm nicking that. Let's go inside. Oh yeah, I can't wait to race this in VR. Bloody hell. I think this might be better to race in VR than the 220 actually. Yeah, we'll start with this. Look at the pedal set, all metal and beautiful. Sorry, I'm just in my element right now. What's the red thing there? What's that for? It's obviously something because the door's been I mean, what is that? Does anyone know what that is? I don't know what it is. Is it for a drink? No, it wouldn't be a drink, would it? What is that? It's not on the other side, and the actual side pocket of the door is fully contoured to fit whatever that is. I can only think that it's a drink. I just can't think what else it would be. I don't know. You'll answer me that. Lovely. Beautiful. Right, let's get the headset off. I don't think it's the toilet. So cool though, isn't it? Hopefully you enjoyed having a look around the cars. Yeah, love it. Let me get my glasses on. I do love nerding out over these cars, and nothing does cars better in video games than Gran Turismo, and now Gran Turismo with VR has just put it above. It's put it on an untouchable level. To be honest with you, there's nothing else like it. Genuinely, for visuals, there's nothing else like it. The way it presents the car to you. Yeah. How'd you recenter the DD Pro? Well, you don't recenter it because it just goes round and round, doesn't it? It's, it hasn't got a belt. It's directly driven. So what do you mean by do you recenter it? Yeah, you don't really recenter it. The game will just do it for you. Yeah, lovely stuff there. I'm just going to have a look at the same thing in two. What are we actually looking at? What? Oh, is it because... No, let's turn that off. I want to have a look at the same thing. Oh, yeah, VR showcase, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can't look at that, can we? Yeah, I gotcha. All you have to do is you hold the on button down on the DD Pro, and it will... look, I'll hold it down here. And when you turn it back on, like it's loose now. Look, it's not belt driven. You see, look, it's not. It's a different sort of mentality, if you like, to something like the T300. There is no belt in it. Just look, it's broke. It's broke. But you turn it back on, and it'll recalibrate it for you. There you go. It's back up and running. So yeah. Emergency stop button, or maybe the automatic... I don't know about stop button, that was massive, but the automatic fire extinguisher could be something to do with that. Yeah, it's not a tube of twiglets. It's not. Yeah, hold the button down, turn it back on, and she's up and running. Okay, let's go back and set up some races, shall we, and have a look at this other stuff they've got for let's go and have a look at sport, actually, because they said they've changed some of the button, some of the we've got 1 million. Nice. Always enter the time trial. Yeah, it's nice because you get to try different cars, different combos, but you also get to see friends times as well. And you get millions for it. So they've actually upped that now. We've got 2. So we've got this one, which is the at Fuji, and they've got the esports one. Okay, Deep Forest, officially licensed event. Oh, okay. Oh, it looks like we've got 3 actually. The online qualifier for the Olympics esport. The fastest drivers from the time trial will be invited to compete at the Olympic Esports Finals week. Oh, I'll definitely be able to get that. I better set aside my my time, haven't I? Just joking. Right, let's set up multiplayer. Before we do that, no, we can do this one GT3, can't we? Because of the Mercedes only. So if you have got the Mercedes, please bring it in. That's what I would say. Oh, for example, when I'm playing ATS and I take my hand off the wheel, the truck will start going left because the centre wheel is off to the little tiny bit. Oh. Have you actually turned it off recently, Ninja, like I've just done there? Hold it down, turn it off, turn it back on. I've never had that before. Can you calibrate the wheel in-game in the ATS? I'm sure you can. What you might need to introduce as well is maybe a little dead zone. Just maybe a dead zone in your controls. Maybe, yeah, could be a dead zone. Have a little play with that. You can add a tiny little dead zone. So on some steering wheels, sometimes you only have to touch it and it's all the way over. So a little dead zone might help with that. Yeah, try that. Create new room. Let's go load settings. We go to this one, I think is our standard one. And we will, let's get rid of that race B. We go to Fuji because it's the new track, isn't it? Full course. We'll just set that open for... we'll just go practice and race. We'll just drive around together to start with. That's fine. BOP on. Yeah, so just standard cars. GR3. Create room. I'm going to go and get a drink and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, you'll have a GT3 car. Oh, so we got me and Beard in. That's alright. We're not going to be racing as such. We're just checking out the new cars. Watching as some guys testing force feedback pedals with SimCube. Nice. Yeah, I fancy some force feedback pedals, but the thing that I think force feedback pedals will do, they'll ruin you because you'd never be able to play in someone else's simulator. You would never be able to not have force feedback pedals. Once you go force feedback pedals, it would ruin you. You have to have them all the time. Let's do a little bit in 2D. We don't need to go in VR on this one, do we? And about £2.5 for each pedal. Now £400 per pedal. Either someone needs educating or someone needs to buy 4,000 or someone needs to get the right website. I love it. There you go. Let's start in 2D. There's Beard. He's just showing it off, yeah. It donuts well. Let's take this little girl for a run. That sound, doesn't it? The sound is just... It's getting to the point where the AMGs, they sound iconic now. Whoa. Well, Fanatec has got force feedback pedals, and I think they're affordable. Matt will know more about that than me. These remind me of a couple of Spitfires flying in formation. The sound of them, or Hurricanes, whichever one it is. I think Spitfire, like the Merlin engine sound. Gearbox is a little bit Gran Turismo whiny, but that's fine. This is quite an underrated track, actually, isn't it? Difficult. It's definitely a difficult track. Bit of negative camber there. The game sound is low. I can turn that up. That's not a problem. Let me see whether I can do that without crashing into Beard. Oh! Or myself. Oh, shit. Oh, nice, Matt. Nice. But do you agree, though? Once you yeah, Fokkers might be a better answer. Yeah, with being German. No, you're right, actually. But do you know what I mean? Like they sound like a World War II plane. That's what... Okay, let's do that, yeah. Yeah, fighting against as you get the ABS in. Bloody hell. So we will go in VR in a minute. We'll stay at Fuji for our testing today, given that it's the updated track. We're not going to be necessarily doing much racing. We're just playing with the cars. That's what we're doing. In fact, we probably won't even race. We'll just play with the cars around here. We've got Super Formula, we've got the Jaguar to get out, and obviously we've got this 2020 AMG GT3. Even a little bit of vibration could be cool, couldn't it? Yeah, you're right, Matt. When you're getting them. Yeah, of course you could fit that to any pedal, really, couldn't you? Yeah, you're right, Baz. We'll do a few more laps, and then we'll do a few laps in VR. Over here, Ben. I got a penalty here. Right, let's get in the garage and then we'll swap over to VR. See what the cockpit's actually like. Right, let's get in VR. This is one of the beautiful things about PlayStation VR 2, is the fact that I'm just going to press one button and it should just work. It just works. You don't have to restart anything. It is pretty much seamless, and that is it's a great feature. Right, so let's get in VR and have a look in there. Have a look at my helmet. And that's it. I've put it on. And yeah, that's it. It's done. We're in VR now. Oh God, we are really in VR. Ah, the difference though, it's just crazy. Let me just recenter that. Oh yeah, this is fucking awesome. It's got these this seat with the head protectors, so you can barely see anything out there. But and I know Beard's in VR as well, so he'll be experiencing exactly what I'm experiencing right now. How cool is that? Yeah, this is. Let's let him go ahead so we can get a good sense of scale of the car. That's really cool. Is Beard on controller or is he on steering wheel? I think he's on controller. Beard, you're meant to be on steering wheel. Right, let's put in some faster laps, Beard. Let's crank it up a little bit. He's damaged my Black Series. Oh fucking hell. Yeah, this is going to take some getting used to around here. You can feel actually how it's a big car, and it's a big heavy car. This is not one of the light GT3s. I think it's probably one of the heavier ones. Let me see your helmet. You said something about your helmet. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, fucking hell. The crashes are terrible in Gran Turismo, aren't they? Look, absolutely terrible. It's just a shit aspect of Gran Turismo. But you're not meant to crash, are you? So I don't mind that. He said about his helmet. What has he got? Oh, has he got like a cartoon helmet? That's a Mario. He's got a fucking Mario suit on. Oh, brilliant. That's brilliant, that is. That's it. Stay there. Stay there. He's got Mario, but the visor's over some of it. Oh, brilliant. Right, couple more laps and then we'll go to the 220. Yeah, very nice car. At a very nice track. Hopefully that's not too loud now I've turned it up. You might be going, I can't hear you. The VR in this game though is just mind-blowing. It is mind-blowing. It's just done so well. I can't sing its praises enough. I really can't. Right, we'll go back into the pits and we will change car. Let's get the 220 out and see what a beast that is. I'll need to change, let's do that in 2D actually. Right, okay, let's put these little bins on. Edit event, let's go up to, if we go here, Because we're not going to do any racing today. We are just playing with the game, with the new cars. That's it. And now we can change car. Change car for the 220. It should do, Beard, actually. Yeah, it should do. Car settings. One thing we will do. Let's go to the shop. Let's get some sports, some racing softs on there, so we can really give it some. And let's go round in 2D for a little bit. Thank you for coming in, though. We are just literally playing with the updated track. And it is only a very, very weak makeover. But it's not a problem. It's better than nothing. And the free cars. Is the volume alright, by the way? Sounds nice. See, we could do a little championship with something like this, couldn't we? I do like these more slower sort of road style cars. I think we always get good racing with them. Oh, that turns in really well with those softs on. I mean, the sound is a lot better in Gran Turismo than any other edition of Gran Turismo, but it's still not good enough, is it? You know, it's still not good enough, but it is the best that we've had so far. So we can't. Can we moan? Oh, I don't know. It's not good enough, but it's good enough, if you know what I mean. One sound feature that I do like in Gran Turismo is that each car does at least sound individual. And when you're racing, particularly with something like the Mercedes, you can tell who's behind you just by listening to their car. And you can genuinely do that, and it does work. But it should be better. It doesn't exactly feel like I'm driving an XJ220, does it? It just doesn't. I don't know what's missing. I don't know what's missing from the sound, but there's something missing. There always has been in Gran Turismo. In a way, it's too refined. It's too nice. It needs to be raw. It needs to be, there's a lot of horsepower there. There's a lot of engine sound. Don't forget it's all open, isn't it? It's going to be a really noisy car, but also I suppose it's quite refined at the same time. It's not your average Group C car, is it? We saw earlier from the seats and the carpet, it's very plush, so it would have good sound. But listen to Beard's engine from the outside. That sounds fucking good from outside. Does it sound like that, the equivalent on the inside? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. That sounded fucking awesome, didn't it? So that ambient sound of cars is really good in Gran Turismo, actually. I mean, it's a brilliant example, just listening to Beard's car here without loads of other cars drowning it out. Listening to his car, not only ours, is actually a really good feature. Lovely. Sounds really good. The sound we're getting from the car, it's a bit mediocre. We'll drive back to the pits and then we'll go into VR and see what this baby's like in VR. Thank you, Beard, for helping out with this. It's cool, actually. It's cool when we're testing the cars that there's only a couple of cars on track. This is really good. No, Weber, no. Of course not. But we know enough about video games and other racing games to know that this is not... This is something missing, as I said. I don't know, I did say I didn't know what it is, but there's definitely something missing from the sound in most of the cars in Gran Turismo. And that's not like a controversial opinion, is it? It's obvious. It's obvious. You only have to play other racing games to know that that is absolute fact. That's not me knocking Gran Turismo. I'm not writing an open letter or anything like that. I love Gran Turismo. It doesn't mean that you can't critique certain areas. I think that's called cutting, Beard. Right, let's go into VR and see what this beautiful car is all about. Oh, for fuck's sake, I don't want to set a new play area all the time. You see how much this happens to me. Good job I bloody like this headset, because it would piss me off. And I've tried it, putting it... I know you set this as a temporary play area. Okay, so we thought, right, it might be that. No, I've set proper play areas, and it still does it. It's very annoying. Maybe it's the lights in here, I don't know, but it's not a problem. It only takes 2 seconds, and then you're in. Right, let's get in this car. Oh, if I could remember which side my left and right is. Here we go. Oh, yes. The steering wheel, Beard, is it the same for you? The steering wheel is humongous, absolutely humongous for a car like this. Absolutely, like, comically large. Oh, it's so cool. He's got damage on his. They're going to go mad when we go back to the pits. Can you imagine 2 of these, like, parading around like this in real life? They'd look so cool, wouldn't they? This is another one of those cars, though, that I don't think I'd want to put a livery on. I know these obviously have gone racing and they do have liveries, but this looks better just in its naked colour. Just gonna pull over here just to have a little look in the car. It's really nice. You can just smell the luxury in here, can't you? Yeah, they haven't gone for minimalistic. They've gone for... Can you imagine how much that, how expensive that front windscreen would actually be in real life? Really nice. Very nice. Alpine headset. Or head unit, sorry, not headset. Oh god, he's going the wrong way. Oh fucking hell. Oh god, he's flashing his lights. That Mario headset, it just looks like you're permanently surprised. Fucking hell. Oh, I like it. What a great game though to get you out in these cars. It's as near as damn it as most of us will ever get to driving it. So it's a great second place, isn't it? It's a great alternative. It's the same. Actually grips quite well there for a second. It's only when you really start the sort of pendulum motion that it actually lets go. Oh, I was going to go out there, see if we can go outside. Oh. Oh, that's a bit... Oh, that makes you feel a bit funny in VR, let me tell you. Right, let's drive back to the pits and get the Super Formula out now, which I'm actually really looking forward to. This has been great. I think for racing, the AMG will be the one for racing, but this is really nice. Apart from the steering wheel, just seems oversized, I must say. But a bigger steering wheel, more control. So maybe that is absolutely deliberate, and that is in total scale. You know, you get a little steering wheel, you're gonna have trouble controlling a beast like this. This seems over large, but there's a lot of car here. The fastest car in production at the time. I mean, it's no slouch by today's standards either. And it said in that information that they started work on this early 80s. Let's get the Super Formula out. Like I say, we're not actually racing today, and once we've done the Super Formula, that will pretty much be the end of the stream. But today's just about the patch notes and the cars and the track. It is certainly not a new track, but it has been updated slightly, just small little bits around the track. But it's great to know that they are looking at stuff like that, and they are actually. Oh, I've got a massive penalty. Right, let's go Super Formula. Yeah, you can join. Of course you can. I bet the dash looks good at night. Oh, shit. We should have done that. Yeah, we should have done that. It's fine. Let's get the Super Formula out. Let's get the bins on. Change car. Super Formula. What car? What? Oh, it's got racing softs already. Yeah, cool. Right, let's get our Super Formulas out. What do you mean it's prohibited? Please install a nitrous system. I don't want to. No. What? Oh, this has got nitrous, is it? Oh, okay. Okay. Detailed settings. How do we actually turn that off? Where's nitrous? Normal. Oh, you can't turn it off? How do we actually do that then to get in there? Have we actually got to go... We can't do it then, can we? We need to come out. Yeah. Hello, Dazza. Yeah, we need to... We need to come out then, don't we? I thought that you'd be able to actually turn it off here. Nitrous, normal, yeah. I think I'm going to have to actually come out of the room. Unless, obviously, I change the room. That would make sense. Nitrous cannot be used. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Okay. Classes DRS as Nitro. Yeah, but I can't change it. Alright, well, we'll come out. Stay where you are. I'll try changing the room first. So we've got the DRS. And if not, then yeah, we will have to... take our nitro off. Okay. I'll just do a free run. Nice. There's Fuji. No limit. And it says nitrous cannot be fitted. So yeah, we're going to have to come out of there. You're going to have to take it off the car. That's all a bit weird, isn't it? That is a bit weird. So how can we... how can we do that? Extreme nitrous system not available. Okay, so it's not actually on this car. What the fuck? Multiplayer lobby. Anyone know the answer? Maybe if we just put it to free run, maybe it won't worry about things like that. Yeah, free run. Fuji. Hello, FaZe, how are you? We'll go all, and you can do whatever you want. That's it. Right, try that. That's a bit weird, if not. I don't get that. I don't get that. No. Nitrous prohibited. Well. Okay. That's weird. Event settings. I can't put nitrous on. Nitrous cannot be fitted. What about if we do that? No, it's still greyed out. No limit. Okay, let's go to GT Auto then and just check that. That's weird. Yeah, they do FaZe, but so how can we set it up? Yeah. No, I realise that FaZe, but how can... Yeah, I don't get that. GT Auto, car cost... No, it's not in here, is it? What about in here, actually? Car settings. Nitrous, normal. This has become something else now. Okay, so how can I set up a room that allows nitrous then? Because I've done that before, but it always seems to be greyed out, which is weird. So let's try that instead. Nitrous unrestricted. Okay, is it something to do with the settings that I'm loading? Nitrous cannot be fitted. Why? Okay, not a problem. We'll just do create new room, and we'll do it this way. Yeah. GT. That's fine. We'll just do free run. We'll do Fuji. No limit. Unrestricted. This should work. Okay, this should work. Something to do with the settings that I'd preloaded. Very strange. Yeah, that should work. There you go. So these look exactly like the previous Super Formula from the dashboard, certainly. Nice bit of wind noise, I like that. Curved wing, yeah. Oh, nice pop there. Actually, I say nice pop. It's the same generic pop and bang that you get in any car that is got pop and bang in the game. Every single pop and bang is absolutely identical, and it just comes on the minute you release the accelerator. There, look, release there. Yeah. Can you play F1 at F1? Can you play this in VR? Yeah, I'm just about to do that. You can't play F1, but you can play the F1 cars in Gran Turismo. We're just doing it in 2D first. We've had some good fun in these, actually. Very good fun. It has actually got an F1 car, although these are Super Formula, but it has actually got an F1 car, yes. It's got the old F1 and the new F1. It's obviously got the MP4 style F1 car, but also there's a newer F1 car. I can't remember exactly what it is. Probably not Baku. It's a street circuit. It's going to be a mess. Maybe. Yeah, we've had quite a few races in these Super Formulas. They're good fun. Really good fun. The sense of everything, Drew, in F1 in VR is just fantastic. Right, go to the pits and then we'll get in F1. You can't get upset for crashes because it happens in these cars? What do you mean, Drew? Don't know what you mean, mate. Love that Cosworth on the steering wheel as well. Oh, that sounded good as he went past. Right, let's get in I keep saying that now. Let's get in F1. Let's get in VR. There you go, straight in. This is going to be cool. Set player again, fuck off, no. Oh my god, what, every time I put it on, are you joking? Oh, and now it's all gone a little bit weird. Yeah, scan again. Yeah, it's doing the thing where it's not actually scanning. Let's turn it off. Oh, vibrate. I do have problems with the tracking on this, I must admit. It's not good enough, but it usually only takes a couple of minutes, so I'd sort of barely have even got time to start moaning about it before it's done. No, just... Okay, play error again. And then it does this where it won't actually scan. Okay. I'll turn the PlayStation off. No, let me unplug it. What did I do last time? Oh no, it's working now. It's working now. Well, the scan system's working. You have to bloody scan everything as well. It's really annoying. Oh, no, it's stopped. For fuck's sake. Oh. Let's unplug it. If not, we'll restart it. And there's a slight No, you don't have to stand up. Absolutely not. No, no. What I have done, I've turned the fluorescent off. That's directly above me. Maybe, just maybe that's the problem that's doing it. But yes, we'll try it again. It's not turning on at all now. Literally dead. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm definitely not alone in this problem. Definitely. Just got a red light on it now. No, it's come on now. Oh. Okay. Let's see how let's see what this does without the light on. Yeah, maybe it is the fluorescent above me. I mean, I'm happy to experiment with that and see whether it is that. Then, if at least if it is that, then I can say to people, right, if you're having trouble, it's your lighting above your head. Okay, let's just reset that, and let's get in and play. Oh yes, oh yes, 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 yes. Oh, I love the way you really feel. Oh, who's that?
Oh my god.
What's on?
Hi. Come say hello, what are you doing?
Well, we're streaming.
Yeah.
I'll be out in a minute. Alright. Hello, Eva. Oh god, it just instantly puts you in the seat of the car, literally. I've just put the aircon on as well, so there's a little bit of a sort of like cold draft in the game, in the air, which makes it even more immersive. Where's Beard? Where are you, Beard? I'll meet you at the pits, Beard. Let's go back to the pits. Come on, let's get back out there. Yeah, Max is home today. Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, we need that off. Yeah, I got you. Bloody thing. Every time it resets, I have to do this as well. Yeah, it's not the smoothest operation, but it doesn't take long to fix, and then suddenly you're back in the game and your mind blown, so it's all fine. Come on, Beard, where are you? Oh, he's behind me, nice. Go on, go past, I want to see you. Let me see your helmet, as it were. Brilliant. Oh god, look at him in the little rear view mirror there. That looks good. How the F1 drivers do this in real life, I've got no idea. Just tiny little mirrors. And they get so close to each other as well, don't they? And of course, in this mode, I don't know what it... Yeah, in this mode, the halo isn't transparent. You know, it's a proper halo, and yet it's surprising how it just does not get in the way. Yeah, that's cool, because when you're playing 2D, I think it's greyed out, is it? Or it's like a... you know, it's invisible, isn't it? Love it. Looks nice and comfy in here as well, doesn't it? That really sticks. Look at that. Fucking hell, that was strong force feedback. Did you see that? Oh my god. No, don't do it again. I know Beard's in VR currently as well. You can really have a look around the peripheral view you've got. Certainly in a car like this. It's fantastic. Whoa. Snatches right back though. Right back at you. I mean, this is as close as you're going to get to like a track day experience. In the comfort of your own home. In the safety of your own home. You know, this sort of technology, forget Gran Turismo, just the fact that this exists in the gaming space is just such a treat, isn't it? It's safe, it's fun, it's informative, it's educational. It's really cool. And if you're like me, growing up with the very start of gaming, to be able to put yourself inside the racing car, it's mind-blowing. If you're a youngster and you've grown up with this, of course, we're just old kids rambling on about how the old days were. But if you are from the old days, this is incredible. Absolutely incredible. It's a lovely drive, the Super Formula. I really like it. Great way to learn a track as well. You know, you can look right into the apex, right around the corner, just as you would in the real car. Track looks lovely as well, doesn't it? Let's do something crazy. Let's put it to night time. if we can. It's afternoon, sunset. That would be fun. Oh, I think someone's joined us because yeah, this one's public, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, yeah, because I did a standard room. This is public. See, look, the halo is greyed out there because it's in 2D. When we go in VR, it's there. That's cool. I like that. Right, a couple of fast laps and then I think we're done. We've looked at the 220, looked at the AMG, looked at the Super Formulas, gone through the patch notes, driven each car in 2D and VR. I think there's only one thing more to do, and that's maybe to go into GT Auto and see what sort of spoilers and additions you can make to the 220 and the AMG. That would be quite cool. But other than that, I think we're pretty much done. Oh, look at them sparks. Look. Beard's a good racer, isn't he? Especially now he's moved over the steering wheel. He's improved a lot. Are those lights on the back of the Super Formula, or is it just... Yeah, they are, aren't they? Like this little bit of spoiler glass as well. Yeah, they have got lights. Oh, that's interesting. Or are they more reflectors? Yeah, this is cool. I'm getting quite into this. I don't think there's any traction on. No, there's no traction on, which is cool. They do let go, but you can quickly snap it back, it seems. Yeah, you can sort of control the skid. It's cool. I mean, you can do this sort of thing in 2D, but VR just makes it just that little bit cooler. We gotta get out of here. That was cool. Right, I just want to have a quick look at the body options for the Jaguar, because it'd be interesting to know if they've put thank you Beard for coming in. Can everyone just say thank you to Beard, because that made it, didn't it, having someone else in the same car coming round, not just trying to crash in, having fun. So thank you very much, Beard. That was cool of you. Right, let's just go to yeah, the races will be awesome. Let's just change back to the 220, and if we go to GT Auto, I think it is, yeah, GT Auto, and we can have a look and just see what it looks like with some other wheels. Custom, okay, what have we got? Oh, we have actually got a spoiler. I like it. Oh, and you can have the lights out all the time, I'm guessing. I don't know what that option is. Yeah. I like that. That's a nice spoiler. On the back, or on the side, sorry. Oh. Oh, that's an interesting choice, isn't it? So you can actually take off that 80s or 90s sort of car part protector. That's way better without it, isn't it? Yeah. And the wing. What can we put on for the wing? Oh my god. Oh, I don't know. Nah, it's got to be standard, hasn't it? It's got to be standard. What else can we put in there? Racing items. We can have a bonnet pin just up the top there, nice and subtle. I can be in my office bombing along 70 mile an hour plus 70 mile an hour tops. There we got a towing hook eye there. No roll cage, no wide body. Let's have a look at the wheels. I don't know why I always gravitate towards BBS wheels. I've got no idea why I always do. It's going to be hard to try and find something to replace these. It really is. I mean, it's almost impossible. As much as I don't like the standard wheels, when you get that sort of, okay, well then you find something better, and you sort of like, I don't know. I mean, that could be good with 20-inch. I mean, that wide, standard size wide. Oh, you can't get a preview. That's a shame. I don't know, something like that, harking back to the old days, might be quite nice. Oh god, no. The trouble is, they all look shit because they've gone for the smaller, as like the demonstration wheel. They've all gone for the smaller size and the larger profile. Once you come here and go up to there and then put them to wide, they actually that looks interesting, doesn't it? I like that. Let's install that and we can have a look at that. Oh yeah, what do you reckon on that? I think that's actually better. They look like Lambo wheels, but my god. Sorry, but that is that for me. Yes or no? Yes or no? Because that for me has just modernised that car tenfold, absolute tenfold. It's just put that car into another decade now. Yeah, let's take the let's actually customise this. Let's finish customising it. Front, we'll have that. Yes. Side, yes. Wing, I wouldn't touch the wing personally. No. Now look at this. In a minute. Yeah. Fucking hell, that looks absolutely stunning now, doesn't it? I've got to have a look at that in VR, sorry. Yeah, I was going to go, but we need to look at that. Yeah, we need to look at that. Let's go to VR showcase. Yeah, this needs looking at. Let's go up here. VR showroom. Let's go to GT Auto, where we was. Yeah, we were in there, weren't we? Oh yes. Oh, I'm sorry. That is so much better. That is so much better. Yeah. With the side strip off, front spoiler, and now we've got some. Well, they look white under this light, which is a little bit weird. Here they look alright. They look more silver there, but that has just absolutely modernised that to a crazy level. That's really, really nice. Look how that modernised the whole car. Yeah, I love this one. This is my favourite one. Look at them. Look at them all working. If you, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But that is, yeah, that's my car. Love it. Yeah, we could colour match. Yeah, absolutely. Right, that is it, everyone. Thank you for joining me for this patch note stream. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Leave me a little like if you haven't done already, and I will see you in the next one. See you later, everyone.